Well, we'll sing this one together for Fry Pan Jack. I used to ride the Western Pacific freights out of Salt Lake up to Ketty, up here by Downeyville, camp under the water tower, and then go down the Feather River Canyon to a summer camp there in Oroville. That's where Fry Pan Jack was jungled up. Fry Pan Jack started tramping in 1927. I mean, he was old, and he was good at the trains. He was sitting around his fire, and Fry Pan Jack said, "I learned when I was young that the only real life I have is the life of my brain. But if it's true the only real life I have is the life of my brain, what sense does it make to hand that brain to somebody for 8 hours a day for their particular use on the presumption that at the end of the day they will give it back in an unmutilated condition?" Bad chance. So he said, "I learned when I was young, if I cannot dictate the conditions of my labor, I will henceforth cease to work." Ha! You don't have to go to college to figure these things out. So he just started piping the stem with a big Montana bedroll, head full of songs and stories. He didn't make them up. He found them from his elders and scattered them abroad like dry leaves for people like me to find and put back to work. He was old enough to remember the sway rods under the boxcars, the wooden boxcars, riding the rods. The poem from Fry Pan Jack. "The bum on the rods is hunted down as an enemy of mankind. The other is driven around to his club, is feted, wined, and dined. And they who curse the bum on the rods as the essence of all that's bad will greet the other with a winning smile and extend the hand so glad. The bum on the rods is the social flea who gets an occasional bite. The bum on the plush is a social leech, blood-sucking day and night. The bum on the rods is the load so light that his weight we scarcely feel, but it takes the labor of dozens of folks to furnish the other a meal. As long as we sanction the bum on the plush, the other will always be there. Rid ourselves of the bum on the plush, and the other will disappear. Then make an intelligent, organized kick. Get rid of the weights that crush. Don't worry about the bum on the rods. Get rid of the bum on the plush."